Willie D. Live.
Man, how old was Minnie when she passed?
31.
31.
Yep.
Wow.
1979. I think it was July 12th.
You remember?
Oh, yeah. Minnie's birthday is November 8th.
Scorpio. I'm not surprised. You know, them Scorpios, man. You know, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
November 8th.
Yeah.
November 8th. Okay, I got it. And where were you when you heard?
I was getting ready to go into a club on the north side of Chicago. At that time, I was doing quite well. I had a few cars. I had a 1949 Jaguar, and I mean, it was incredible, man.
Mm-hmm.
The lifestyle. I had moved to the north side. The hottest TV show on back then was The Jeffersons. I was living on the south side, but that song, Moving On Up. And I wound up moving from the south side to the north side, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I was up there at the club. I was in a high rise. And I remember I went to like 3 or 4 of the buildings over there. My boss's son, his oldest son, came with me because I was also working a job at United Record Distributors. At the same time, I had my store. That only maybe for a year or so. But anyway, he came with me, and we were going to these buildings. I had a big old afro and stuff, and you know, a lot of militancy was going on in the media of black folks. And them white folks saw me come in there. No, we ain't got no apartments. Then we went to this one building at 1660 North LaSalle. It was called Eugenie Square. We went into the office. Just so happens, my boss's son knew the guy that was dating the manager of the building. He was black, she was white. And they showed me an apartment, what have you. It was on the 41st floor, 4108, 1 bedroom with a balcony. My rent, it was $290 a month. Back then, that was a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Back then,
yeah.
Shoot, man. Yeah, I moved up there. And that was that dream of moving on up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then when the news came, because I would see Minnie at this disco called Faces in Chicago. Like when people talk about Studio 54 in New York, in Chicago, the sister club was Faces. And that was maybe one of 6 black folks they would let in there on any regular basis unless you were a star or something. And Minnie would pop in there every now and then, and the thing we would laugh about, you know, our past and stuff. And that song Memory Lane, that was actually that was actually about me and her.
That was about you?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
If you listen to the lyrics, me and Minnie, I saw her, we started laughing. I said, "You did that?" Yeah.
She
So
wrote those lyrics by herself?
Her and her husband, Richard Rudolph.
Did Richard know that was about you?
I'm pretty sure he did. You know, it's Minnie met Richard when she joined this group called Rotary Connection. See, she also did a solo project under a different name because back then the name Minnie Riperton was not theatrical enough. So she did a song called Lonely Girl under the name of Andrea Davis. Andrea was one of her nieces, and Davis was Billy Davis's last name, so Andrea Davis.
How long did y'all date?
From 64, about 5 years.
Oh,
5,
yeah.
6 years, yeah.
That was about you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite songs ever.
Tell you.
I listen to that song. I get in these moods where I listen to the same certain song over and over and over and over
because
again.
the lyrics.
And then I may not listen to it for months. Sometimes I may not listen to it for years. But when I start listening to it, and I think the last time I heard it, I listened to it was maybe about a couple months ago. But before that, I was listening to it for like an entire month straight.
Yeah.
Just that is a beautiful song, man.
No doubt. But then, if you get a chance, look up Andrea Davis. And she did a song called Lonely Girl. And she would hit those notes on this song here, but people didn't know it was Minnie.
Not the Lonely Girl that we hear, that we know.
No,
that was remade
not by
over.
Eddie Holman.
Yeah.
Not him.
Okay.
She did it called Lonely Girl. And we would go to the clubs because, again, like I said, they would let us in because of our association with Chess Records. And Minnie had, you know, the song was being played on WVON because the Chess Brothers owned the station. They would play their stuff. And so we go to the clubs. Tyrone Davis would be performing or whoever, because back in those days, every club had a house band. Wasn't no DJs. When intermission, you played the jukebox. And so me and Minnie would come in with our young asses, and they let us in. You know, we wasn't their age, but we wasn't drinking and what have you. And then it'd be Tyrone days, what have you, and they say, we have a young lady in here, Andrea Davis is in. They would hear the song, and they wanted her to get up and sing. So Minnie would get up and sing and start hitting those high notes. Then I'd walk up and give her $1. Then people start bringing her money.
Just setting it up.
Hey, man, we'd be on the bus stop because I didn't have a car. We'd be counting out loot on the bus stop.
Yeah.
Oh, we had some unique times, man.